Guys, it is so good to have you back. Now, last time we spoke, you guys were in this like strange place between having spent years writing and trying to like work out how to become a functioning working band. Now you're about to hit the stage with a album launch.
Yeah.
Probably more music under your belt waiting to come out. And a fire like I've never seen. Talk to me about it, guys. What's going on? First of all, like before we start, actually, let's introduce yourselves because we've got Paul here and we haven't had Paul on before. So Paul, thank you for being here. Just give me an introduction for you guys and then tell me about what it's been like since I last spoke to you.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, dude, thanks for having us. Thanks for bringing me on board. We've been busy, but what's happened is we got a few songs under our belt and we're excited to, bring some new stuff out. However, it looks like this album launch is happening. We're super excited. We've been working hard behind the scenes to get things ready and make sure the punters are ready for a good show as well. So lots of logistics happening behind the scenes, but thankfully the lovely Max is spearheading that. And he's taking care of it. I drum.
I mean, he's got the head to spear it, so
he does. It's very aerodynamic. So it's.
I was just commenting on the moustache myself. It's
fair call.
Low blow.
No, not at all. So it's good because we everyone knows the roles and we all play our role really, really well. And what I think is working from going from writing songs, being a studio band, mostly from Max and Joel working together and me coming in kind of a little bit later.
Yeah.
Everyone trusts the process and it seems, we've been around the block a few times and eventually you find your people and you know what to look for. And it's one of those things where it works. So we trust each other's time. We appreciate each other's time. And I think a lot of that trusting the process and letting everyone play their role is really working out, at least this time. So I play drums, I bash things, I do a couple of things behind the scenes. But as far as spearheading these projects, Joel and Max are really tackling it head on, and I'm there to kind of fill the void with some cool drums and help out where I can. So far, man, I'm having an absolute blast with the boys.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, how was it for you coming into like that dynamic? These guys have writing songs together and working through these things together and like not feeling like, I guess, like a third wheel in that process, but like coming into that dynamic as another gear in the process. How's that been for you?
It's been really easy because
I love that
of a couple of reasons. So Joel and I played a lot of music together beforehand. We were in another band. We spent a lot of time with each other, especially on the road. So you might appreciate, and especially you, Max, touring with the boys in the Tool tribute band. When you're on the road a lot, you get to kind of see that facade drops away a little bit because you can be quite uncomfortable. And when you start to be uncomfortable and away from family and stuff like that, although the shows are really good fun, sometimes that facade drops and you start to kind of see who the real person is. And when you go through those long drives through the night and you're sleeping on floorboards and stuff like that, when you're kind of, just getting it done, when you go through things that suck, you kind of like become even closer.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So through Joel and I playing together in bands, we just clicked and we got along really well. We stayed in touch when the band ended. And then I did drums for Joel's solo project. So he would just simply send a song saying, here's the next one. I'll book some studio time. You come in and do your thing. And so that was quite natural working with Joel. And when he told me about this project, he goes, oh, by the way, it just so happens that the Tool band that Max is in, my brother plays drums in. So typical Adelaide thing, man. It all just kind of comes together. So my brother knew Max before Max knew me. So when all the dots were connected, it kind of felt natural anyway.
Yeah. Max.
Yeah.
How's it all been for you, mate? Like, since we last spoke,
Good,
You know, like
man. Just plenty to work with. Everyone's keeping really active, like Paul said. Everyone's playing their parts really well. I'm happy because Joel takes over all the audio engineering side of things, and he keeps busy pouring, 100 hours into an album or whatever it was. So I'm happy to stay on the socials. I'm happy to set up the gigs and just play my part that way, so that when we get some more music in, which we're well underway of getting some more songs down. He'll keep busy there, and yeah, like Paul said, everyone just plays their roles so well, and we've found a formula that's working, and it's moving us along nicely. So we're really happy.
That's awesome. Now, last time we spoke, we're about to play that first show together for you guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you guys do you feel like the same band that walked onto that stage now, or do you feel like since playing that show that things have not changed but become more solid and solidified for you? And
yeah, no, it's those jitters are gone now. It's just
burnt up with all
we
those
didn't know
candles
what
on the
to
stage.
expect. Yeah, we didn't know what to expect at all. Like, there were so many different variables that we were sort of unsure how they were going to join together fresh on the stage. And none of us, well, I hadn't worked with these guys on stage before, and yeah, there was a lot of different aspects that were frightening, I guess.
Oh, it always is.
But from that first show, we fine-tuned. We changed a lot of things. We learned a lot of things, and then we played the Life Pilot show.
Played a second show with us.
Yeah,
That was fun.
It was sick.
I wish I could remember.
It landed so well, and we fine tuned again, and we're ready to fucking hit it now.
Yeah, I had a rough night that second show. I had like the worst fever. Was sick as a dog. Like actually dying. I remember trying to take photos of you guys, and my fever was so bad that I'd put the camera to my eye and my lens would fog completely straight away.
You're burning up, dude.
Oh, and then some.
Yeah.
But I know that everybody had an amazing night, and I've heard nothing but rave reviews from everybody talking about you guys. So,
That's sick.
now winter.
I didn't even know you were sick.
Oh, I was so sick, like full on sick. It took me about 3 weeks to recover. Actually, like I was.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It didn't help that I didn't go home that night. Ended up having to go back to Adam, our drummer's place, and stayed in our band room for the night. And I was like, I can't sleep. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm sick. I feel like crap.
On the couch.
And just, sat on my blow-up mattress all night and waited for the sun to come up for my ride home.
That's a long night, dude. Well done.
Oh, it was,
Yeah.
Netflix on my iPad and just wait.
Yeah. White
The
knuckle.
sun will rise.
Oh, but yeah, it wasn't. But like, I've watched footage of the show, and like, I don't know how I did it, but I got through it, and like, had a good show. So
Yeah, you sounded great.
yeah. Now you've talked. I mean, obviously Paul hasn't, but you guys last time we talked about how like you were like ruthless with songs, just cutting stuff and not good enough, and how much actually didn't make the album?
We, I think we wrote around 17 songs.
Oh wow!
Or 18 songs, and I think there's 9 songs with lyrics, and then there's like 3 songs that are just
Instrumentals,
definitions or links or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So we cut a fair few.
That's cool though. Like I said last time, like there is a real strength and maturity in being able to do that. A lot of bands will just go, "We've got 9 songs, let's put them out."
Yeah, I think because we did it over such a long period as well, and we just kept writing, and by the time we got to the end, we listened to the start, and we're like, that is nowhere near. That's not anything like where we're at now. And so that just kind of kept happening, and then we got to a point where like, I don't think they can get any better. Like, this is it. I think we're good now, like,
I love that.
and we really just like dissected all of them until we couldn't pick anything out.
Yeah, it's that that growth factor as you're growing as a band. And a lot of bands you see do that in public, put out that first album and it sucks.
Yeah,
And so it's cool. Like I said, there's a real maturity in being able to do that, and
Yeah,
be able to not rush that process and quality control it. And
yeah, I agreed, Chris. I think the quantity and quality thing comes into play as well. And
yeah,
I was a little bit, ignorant to the writing process for Joel and Max because they were together a lot most of the time, and not until a lot of the songs were essentially complete, they reached out and asked me to give it a go. So although I wasn't really involved in a lot of the songwriting, I was involved in a lot of the drum parts that went with it. And what the beauty is the boys gave me a bit of a blank canvas, which is nice. So I could still be creative, be true to the songs, of course, because if I had it my way, it would disrupt the whole writing process as well, because I understand that that's quite important to Joel and Max, and I just want to be there to complement it and to kind of take it to that next level. And the beauty about that is the boys give me a lot of creative control, but they also give me these nice, they're boundaries, but they're these nice, flexible, breathable boundaries that allow me to be creative. And essentially what we do is each song will have, say, 3 takes, and one take is your meat and potatoes, and second take is, kind of melodic, and the third take's like super choppy and really filled up with a lot of groove and stuff like that. And the boys would just review the takes and be like, well, let's take this part from number 1, this part from number 2, this part from number 3. And then that's the version that I play live. So really fun process in getting all the songs recorded, but also getting the new ones written as well.
that's awesome.
might add that fucking Paul is an absolute machine. He goes in one day into the drum studio and he smashes out 3 takes for 11 songs.
That's okay. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
thank yous are well earned. Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know. That's I try and prepare myself as best as possible because the boys are trusting me, right?
It's all about homework.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the classic thing, man. Like, if the roles were reversed, how would I like to be treated? So I would like someone to come in fully prepared and be able to knock everything out in a really efficient way that doesn't feel rushed. So it's a good use of everybody's time because, the studios these days, they cost money, man. So if we can just try and refine it and like condense it to the point where I'm able to perform still, but able to have that little bit of leeway where we can do it. I guess that's my way of doing things. Other bands and other people are different, but if the boys are trusting me, the least I can do is make sure that I'm prepared to back that up in my performance, because it's the same thing. I put the trust in the boys to be able to write really, really cool songs. And when they come to me, they're essentially ready to go. They're nice and refined and they're nice to listen to. And then I don't have to worry about anything. So as far as it goes, man, it's been like almost a drummer's dream to be able to play that role. And I write songs, and there are songs in the works that we might give a go and not, but it doesn't matter, man. Like, who cares? We're just here. We're just a bunch of lads having fun, and we really enjoy the music that we're creating. And now we have played a couple of shows and got these shows under our belts, man. We feel really good. It's awesome, and we get to kind of show people what we got and that we're got a cool, fresh sound going.
I love that. And that was the most humble, yes, I smashed out 39 fucking takes in one day that I have ever heard. I love that. That's awesome. No, you killed that, man. That's awesome.
It's sick just working with, I know I've been in a few bands in my time, and I'm normally the one who's like, come on, let's get after it. Like, everyone put your fucking professional hats on, but I'm just working with a bunch of fucking killers now, and it's making life so much easier. Like, I've got my role, I can just focus on that, and I know that everything else is covered. They're all like, giving the music the effort that it deserves, and it's just it's so like refreshing to have.
Oh, that's awesome. And a good way I always try and explain it to people, it's like if you imagine pushing a big round rock up a hill, and there's one person pushing the rock and 3 band members sitting on top going, "Let's go."
It's
so
looks
much nicer.
Great at the top of the hill.
Yeah, so much nicer when you've got 4 guys standing behind, all pushing, because you get there so much faster.
Yeah,
and you are all giving each other massive hugs at the end of it because you did it together.
And also, may I mention an honourable mention to our 4th member, Andrew.
Yeah.
So obviously we can't play live without Andrew coming in.
Yeah.
So the fact that we are actually being able to gig is Andrew saw what we were about. He trusted the process, and he came in, man, and literally learnt everything by the book, right? So the dude was in a really tough space because he wasn't able to have that creative control because everything was written. So like credit to Andrew, because I could only imagine being a musician, we like to have creative control and have a little bit of free space to kind of move and groove with stuff. And what happened is he came in and he kind of had everything set in stone, and his attitude towards it all was just like, yeah, what do you got for me? I'll learn it. And it's just like, like so refreshing.
Yeah. Fuck.
And the only reason that we're gigging is that he took on this responsibility, and it's so good to, once again, as Max mentioned before, just an absolute killer, like a wicked musician who's just solid, reliable, and is just able to fill that void for us because, without Andrew's contributions and being able to commit, it would be incredibly hard for us to be where we are now, staring down the barrel of an album launch and an EP being written. So we're excited because now he's going to be able to add his flavor and his tones, which will then kind of level everything up as well.
Yeah. And for non-musician people, it's like you're a master painter that is being restricted to painting a house in a single color.
Quite frustrating sometimes.
It can be, and being able to do that and step into that sort of role and not just do it, but do it with a smile. For sure. That takes a special person. So all the credit to him. And rocks a hard hood on stage at all times.
Oh, we love the hoodie. I reckon it might stay. Sorry, Andrew.
No, I'm into it. Get some light cotton that breathes. So
that's right. Yes.
I don't care that it's fucking 45 degrees.
It's rock and roll. Yeah.
You got to rock the hoodie.
Yeah. Did Kiss care? No.
No. They got the job done.
Yeah. I love that. So I'd love to know if you guys, like, since starting and all, like, kind of like gelling together, has your individual music tastes influenced each other?
I think I've definitely taken some of the metal out of Joel, but at the same time, 100%, because I'm into
kind of
like
easy
a
to put
breakdown.
sometimes it's easy to take the metal out of a metal head than it is to insert metal into a non-metal head.
Yeah, but I'm definitely coming around. Like this new EP's got an essence of filth to it, so I'm coming around for sure.
And that's the
low.
Yeah, it's the beauty about this type of music, Chris, is where I think we're heavy enough to keep kind of those hardcore metal fans engaged, but we are also light enough because Max has this lovely vocal range where we're also kind of got a broad spectrum where we're able to be a little bit palatable to someone who would probably be into something like maybe pop punk around that genre. So, they're quite far apart, but I think we're able to keep the metalheads happy and keep the pop punk kids happy as well, where people can be engaged enough, where the vocals are rangy enough, where people can, it's easy on the ear, so to speak. But it's got some nice juicy breakdowns in there where it'll be a nice surprise for the metalheads. So it's kind of this nice little spectrum that we're covering. So, it gives us a good chance for a fan base.
Yeah, look, I love it. And I come from an era, being that bit older than you guys, where the bands Australian bands, especially that were coming out, it was very dominant in a guitar, and I'm going to say a dirty word here, but a guitar pop world.
Understood. Yep.
Powderfinger
Mhm.
and bands like that.
Yep.
And that's what I love about you guys, because you're bringing that guitar pop ethic and sensibility back in a modern way.
Yeah.
Adding those heavier elements, not for any other reason that that's what you're into. Not because it's cool or it's popular or it's
Yeah.
anything other than like it fucking sounds cool.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because I get to watch Joel and Max as an outsider, right? I get to have this really cool third
You get to
person.
see the clash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the good thing, the
We
good
talked
thing
about
is
this, the fire and ice last time.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. And listen, like it's entertaining, but they are both so respectful of each other and their preferences. And what I'm seeing is, and Max is kind of hit the nail on the head there, where Joel is making like hardening Max, and Max is softening Joel. So it's this great kind of push pull where they are kind of teaching each other things, which is really nice. And I just get to sit back and enjoy it. So, when I see Max at rehearsal kind of like nodding his head and giving that nice breakdown face where you just like,
the stank.
The
stank face.
I can see he's coming around to those breakdowns, but then I can see Joel coming around to those nice, melodic, catchy choruses. So it's really nice to see the boys together just really having a laugh, and because they trust each other so much and they're good mates, it's fun to watch. So it's happening, dude. I think they're both coming around.
I love it. I actually learned like this really cool sciencey thing the other day about stank face. So when we hear something that makes us make that face, that ooh, that's nasty. It's because there is a chemical reaction in our brain that is so full on, so much like goodness. This is a good thing. That our body's automatic reaction is to do the complete opposite and make that face. And so basically our brain dumps almost like so much dopamine and serotonin at the same time that we don't know how to process it, and we make
You're trying to balance
face. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
And that's like the legitimate science behind it. Like, this is so good that my face needs to be disgusting. Like, that's fucking awesome.
Dude, it is so funny you mentioned that. When I used to play in like heavier bands, when there was crazy breakdowns every song, I actually made this joke with my bandmates. I called it China syndrome, because when you hit the China symbol, right, people hear the China symbol and you can see them process that higher frequency, and when the China is being hit, they understand it's time to bust out and mosh. And it was so funny because when I would do the same breakdown on the cymbal, dude, it like a normal cymbal, it doesn't work. But as soon as I hit that China, man, it's China syndrome, and people just break out.
It's the ding on the fucking ride right before the break, the ding.
Yeah. Yeah. And everyone, correct. Everyone,
we're going to die.
Yeah.
I get the same feeling when I go to see a band play and the singer looks like he should work at a library.
It's
like,
going to be
we're
heavy.
about to die.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be mean. Like, no tattoos, collared shirt, glasses. We're going to die.
Yeah, the pit's going to go off.
Let go.
Hardcore mayhem.
He's been holding it in for quite some time.
Oh, this kid got picked on a lot. We're about to die. And it's so true, though. I love it. All right, going just like a tiny bit deeper with stuff. Max, vocally, or lyrically, I should say, is there a particular song on the album that you're nervous about people hearing? And not because of performance, not because of anything, but because of the intent and the meaning and emotion behind it. Whether that's,
Well,
like straight up in the song, whether it's like, people can see what you're saying straight away. Sometimes I write stuff that no one's going to really know what I'm talking about, but I do. And I still get nervous to put that stuff out there, even though I know it's like veiled in mystery.
Yeah, yeah. I normally write pretty uh, what's the
The
word?
mood
Like
got
open
somber.
for interpretation, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, Probably the one that I would be most nervous about. I still sort of tear up when I'm singing at home. Is Winter.
Yep.
Wrote that song. My dog.
We
Well, we
spoke
lost.
last time.
You know,
Yeah.
we lost three grandparents in a year, and then I lost my dog at 6. She died of a heart attack, and I was pumping her chest on the way to the vet for 15 minutes in the back of the car when my wife was driving. Um,
Gonna make me cry.
yeah, she was healthy and fun. We were down the beach. She was having a great time, and then just yeah, on the way home, she just dropped. That was it. So yeah, that one's still painful
Yeah.
to think about and to sing.
It's one of the hardest things you can go through, losing your best friend like that. So
Yeah, it was just
yeah,
out of nowhere like
that's
that.
brutal. So
Yeah. So that one's definitely hard. I wrote the guitar for that song the day it happened. We got
uh,
back and I grabbed the guitar and started playing the melody, but I didn't have the heart to put the lyrics to it. And so I waited around 3 weeks, and the first lyrics that I came out was, once on a time you were still here and you'd wait for me to come home. If I call your name, you would be near like always. For one more time, I would hold dear. I'd give anything for you home. Though you've passed, you're still loved. So yeah, that just sort of just flew out because I didn't do it straight away, and that's ultimately what I wanted to say.
that's
So that will be a hard one to sing
that's
eventually when we
that's
do it.
yeah, that's rough, man. I know that feeling quite well. My last solo EP, the first track is a instrumental, and the day I had to get my best friend put down because he had cancer, I wrote that song that night, piano instrumental, and I don't know how to play piano. Um,
Just
uh,
came out.
yeah, it just came out, and so yeah, it's heartbreaking, man. Yeah, and all the more power, like
It's
putting this
amazing
stuff
how it
out.
how it just flows though.
Oh, it's yeah. Sometimes when those things just appear from the ether like that, they're meant to be.
Yeah.
And it's such a healing process to be able to get that stuff out sometimes. As hard as it is, like I'm sitting here crying because like I feel your pain. I'm thinking about my boy as well, and yeah, it sucks. It's rough, but like turning that into art and giving that to the world
Yeah.
is so meaningful.
It's such
Um,
a good way to heal and share and bond.
yeah, it's beautiful. It really is a beautiful thing. Yeah. Um, all right, turning it around.
Yeah.
There's a little somber
Yeah.
moment in the interview. Um, since playing live, are there any of the songs that have changed at all, or like, where you've got a moment where it's like, hey, let's just pause on that moment for a second before we come back in? Or is there, anything that you're catering now that you're thinking, hey, in a live situation, this is going to work better if we do this?
Um,
You're like, no, we've
no,
got better
no,
songs ever,
no.
so.
We what I think it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Max. We're generally happy with how things are tracking with being able to put out the product live. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that the journey feels nice, like there's
Yeah,
continuity from the start to the finish.
yeah,
So that comes a lot down to being able to curate the set list when and where applicable, depending on the vibe of the show or the general genres that would be on the show as well. So we want to try and put our like minds into the punter and be like, what would generally sound cool? Like, do we start low and high? Do we bring it in kind of dark and melodic? Or do we just hit it super hard and keep the tempo at this nice idling speed? So when we are rehearsing, the songs feel good, the songs sound good, and we're able to like make sure that what the punter hears, when they're listening to it on Spotify or in their car, is generally the what we're capturing is exactly that sound live. So we want to make sure that the journey through the set is engaging enough for someone, even if they're new as well, where they can feel it. You know, they can feel kind of that thing in the room. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's kind of like that vibe where we can, instead of making it just a set, we want to make it a little bit of a push-pull thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes songs have to be flipped and changed and taken out, and it could be, dude, it's as simple as maybe the breaks. The breaks need to be 1 second longer or 5 seconds longer, or it needs to tail off. So we have a lot of talks of like what we're doing in and out of every song to make sure that that momentum stays there and that we're keeping the punter engaged as well. And it's hard because sometimes when the songs are back to back, poor Max, I remember the first show, just looks at me and gives me that big gasp of air, and he's just like, dude, this is too much. So it's like, okay, cool, let's
that was at the Ed. Like, we were at the Ed, which is the hottest venue in I've never played a venue that hot. There is no air. Fucking brutal. Yeah, it's rough. And so I feel you with that, because like every time we play there, I get through the second song and I'm like, I can't breathe.
Gassed. Yeah.
I can't see. What is going on?
After the set, I just like burst to the emergency exit to the outside, just like, take this off.
I've learned to, like, I run straight upstairs there, go straight out onto the balcony, and on my way, grab a couple of drinks, like cans from the bar fridge. Don't open them, and one on the back of the neck, one on the chest.
Get the core temperature down, dude.
Yeah. I remember bleeding through playing there and sitting upstairs with Brandon, their singer, afterwards, and like running backwards and forwards, grabbing cans for him, just like, because they were heating up on him. And he's just dying. Like, Killer, can I get another can? Yes, dude, let me go. He's 2 jugs of water, tip one on yourself and drink the other. It's brutal. But like, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, there's an atmosphere in that place that is unmatchable. So
it's cool.
What do you think? We've got an album launch there as well coming up.
I like that. Like, Max is like, we need to promo.
Thank you, Max.
You definitely
so the 26th of September, we're playing with Larson, who are like in the middle of releasing their brand new album. And then the Unset. I'm sure a lot of people know the Unset. Open for Carnival, open for Cog. Done some amazing things and released some amazing music. So we just got super lucky with this lineup, and we're ready to go.
Oh, it's awesome. Like, huge lineup. And all the details will be down in there below. We'll touch on that again, like, before we finish up as well. Now, you guys make records, which I love. A lot of bands are like single. And for me, I feel like you guys are like a record band, and you think about start to finish what it's going to sound like. In the same way that, like, we used to with records, where you'd like think about you're dropping that needle on and you've got side A, and then you flip it over and you've got your side B, and what's the last song going to be on side B, and how's it all going to flow? How much thought is already going into what comes next?
Yeah, I mean, we were already writing this EP as we were recording Winter. So me and Joel have just like, put our gloves on and, going toe to toe with a lot of these songs, just ripping things apart and changing things. We are hungry to get some stuff out. We have realized that, unfortunately, in this era that we're in,
singles world,
the single release and that constant drip feed just holds attention.
It does.
We released the album and we thought, this is a solid piece of music, but people's attention spans these days isn't quite the same as what it used to be. And so that's given us a little bit to think about and how we're going to release this EP and how we're going to still be us but cater to the masses at the same time.
100%. And for me, I think a way that I am thinking about doing things like that going forward is still doing the single thing, but recording 2 songs and dropping one of them,
Yep.
and then in 6 months' time, dropping an album with 6 of those songs, plus another 6 songs that I've recorded that all fit the same process and have the
Yep.
same, you know what I mean, like packaged together and are meant to be
Yep.
together.
Yep.
And so that way you're still giving people that, you're still drip feeding and like keeping people's interest there,
Yep.
but you're still able to go, hey guys, we love you guys, and here's 6 whole new songs that you haven't heard as well, plus
Yep.
all of the physical stuff that goes with that.
I think that's powerful.
Yeah, yeah, because like at the end of the day for me, I love being able to listen to new music and having my favorite bands drop new things, but being able to walk into my room and pick up the actual record
Mm.
is
Nothing
something
like
else.
it, man.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah.
And there is a joy to that.
Yeah,
And there are some
it's
days where I'm
ridiculous.
having like a bad day and I know I can go and pick up something like that physical and look at it and go, things are okay.
Something we created.
Yeah, here is something, this is
Yeah.
something physical that I can hold on to. And not just that, it gives something people something to look forward to. Can't wait to get that new shirt. Can't wait for that
Yeah.
album to drop and get the CD and get the boys to sign it and put it in with the other ones and
Yeah.
all of that fun stuff. Yeah,
It's
but
the physicality of it, Chris. Just
100%.
being able to have it in your hand and have something that you can look and see and
Yeah.
be able to, maybe take the dust off and enjoy it every now and then. So we're definitely trying to, be able to give people something that, is maybe a nice quick fix and a nice injection of kind of our nice melodic but yet heavy style. But then at the same time, we want to be able to back it up with, a good start to finish product as well. So, but at the end of the day, we're having fun, right? And
Yes.
we're
The
we're
most
just
important part.
yeah, absolutely. And we're just a bunch of lads hanging together. And it was one of those things where I remember discussing it with Joel, like the saying came up, it doesn't matter if we don't play live or not. Like, this is just for us. This is just what we do to keep busy and keep connected and stay connected with people and being musicians. And then what do you know, man? We have an album launch coming up. It's crazy how things work sometimes.
I think you guys are much like me, and that need to play live isn't a performance for other people. It is for you.
Yep.
And if there was one person in the crowd watching or there was 5,000 people in the crowd watching, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because I'm on stage for me, because this makes me feel this is the best feeling in the world. Like, do you know what I mean?
Man.
Like, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and that's why we do it. And I love that because I say this a lot to a lot of people, but you see a lot of people in bands that are in a band because they want to meet girls and they want to be the cool guy or the cool person and they want to be Bon Jovi on the front of a magazine. And much like myself, you guys are doing it not for that reason, but because you need to. Because there's no other reason, because there is a drive and a passion to make art and to share that art with other people.
Absolutely, dude. For
And that's
sure.
beautiful. I can't wait to get to see you guys live again. Hopefully shoot some better pictures than I have previously. But I always finish these things up with just some quick fire questions.
Okay.
Shoot.
Now, like Max has probably answered a couple of these, but I know Paul definitely hasn't. And they always change.
Okay.
What was the last song that you played on repeat?
Ooh.
Now, this is an easy one for me because today,
Okay.
I've been listening to the new Stabatha and the Knifey Wifey's album that drops in a couple of weeks. And being in the journalistic world, I've been lucky enough to get my hands on it early. And the last track on the album I've listened to, I think I had it on for about an hour and a half to 2 hours today. Just the one song on repeat. And on my morning walk this morning. So, yeah.
One song I got the phone out because I was like, hold on, what have I been listening to lately? Dude, Salva Carnival.
Yeah.
The last song on, I've listened to the album, obviously a great album. Dude, that song got me big time. That hit me hard, that song. And it's hit, and from what I can tell, it's just such a great way to end that album. So when I heard it the first time, I was like, wow, what an amazing put together song that takes you on a journey. Yeah. And that has been on repeat a few times lately. But then you go to the other spectrum, and when North Lane dropped their new song, I know they recently just dropped a new song, but the one that they did before, obviously it escapes me right now. But that was on repeat because it's kind of a throwback to kind of trance. But then they add their massive djent productions behind it, and that was fun to listen to because of the introduction of kind of that EDM and trance into djent. So that was, at first I wasn't sure what to think, but the more I listened to it, I really dig the song. So those two lately, come to mind.
I love it.
Yeah, Push It by Tool.
Well, I mean, why doesn't that not surprise me?
Yeah, so we just came back, my Anima tribute just came back from WA. We did 2 shows over there. And I've been listening to it just for like the nostalgia of being on the stages over there. I can't get it out of my head. So I'm still hooked.
I love that. Is there any new music or new bands that you think people may not know of that you're listening to? Or that people should listen to? Yeah,
if I could put a band out there,
I love that you're like instant. I fucking know.
Yeah, Bill Murray. Bill Murray are so sick, man. They're country, djent, and
awesome.
When I was listening to it for the first time, I was surprised. That they have recently, obviously, taken off quite a bit, and they've become quite popular. But I reckon I caught them at just the time when they just started their ascent. And I was like, oh my God, this is a genre and this is a thing. And what freaks me out is with all of their film clips, they're just low budget, totally taking the piss film clips. And I love it. I just love how they've put zero effort into their film clips, right? But the music is so good and so catchy, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So it's almost like they were taking the piss, but if you actually listen to the music and the songwriting, and especially the drums, me being a drummer, it's like all of these guys are so talented, and they've taken something as easy listening as country music and they've down-tuned it and made it heaps catchy. So it's like, dude, good for them. But yeah, Bill Murray, man, get on them. They're awesome.
They are fantastic.
They're great.
Max, hit me, mate. What do you got?
I haven't got too much. I've been listening to a little bit. Yeah, it's just
this band. I'm not sure if you've heard about them. They're called Tool.
There's this album called Undertow. You guys should just listen to that one. Not many people know that one. Listen to that.
There's an Adelaide band
I'm pretty into prison sex.
Yeah, no, there's an Adelaide band called Colorblind that I've been listening to a little bit. I've been keen as to join them on stage, and I've just been trying to find some local acts that kind of fit our vibe. And so I've been listening to them a little bit, so definitely a shout out to them.
No, that is awesome. It is always for me, my homies in the guys in Lost Souls. Metalcore, fun. Hopefully, new album coming soon. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
What are you guys most looking forward to towards the end of the year and going into next year? Last question.
Yeah. Well, I will be in the studio recording these EP songs very soon. So I think I'm looking forward to these drums being recorded and seeing these drums be dropped into the sessions and have Max, Joel and Andrew start to build around it. I think I'm really going to enjoy being able to sit back and kind of watch them, lay the foundation and the base for the boys. And I think I'm really looking forward from now until the end of the year, them just piecing everything together and adding layer after layer and watching essentially the EP being built from scratch. Because I'm quite lucky. I get to, go in, do the job and leave. And I'll obviously, be there when and where I can. But I'm looking forward to just sitting back, relaxing, and just watching it go.
I love it. Standard drummer. Like, yeah, I can't wait to like finish my job and watch everyone else have to work hard.
Yes. Hey, we all get a turn.
I had to beat the shit out of those skins for days. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, correct. We all get
that.
a turn. My turn is really soon, and my turn is first. And
the thing I like most about what you've said though is that it's not the I can't wait to get what I need to do done. It's I can't wait to watch the other guys.
The boys.
I can't wait to watch them do it.
Yeah.
That's huge. There are so many bands that it's like, when's it my day? Cool, I'll see you then, and let me know how the rest of it goes.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been in the studio day one with the drummer helping load gear, and
dude,
you're like
so good.
crawling out on the last day, going, "Why the fuck did they make me keep screaming?" Yeah. What about you, Max?
Yeah, I think Paulie just nailed it. The next
I love that.
few months is just going to be building these songs that we just think are like an elevation from what we've just done. There's so much potential around it and so much like possible creation to be poured into it. So yeah, that's definitely top for us or for me.
I love that. I can't wait to see what comes of it. Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. Max, it's time to promo, mate.
Promo.
Hit me with everything. Tell me what you've got coming, launches, where people can find you, all of that stuff.
Okay, yes.
Paul's more than welcome to do it too. I don't want to make you feel left out at all.
I will.
Max kind of felt like he took the lead before.
He did. Please, after you, sir.
Are you pointed up then? And on my screen, he is like up there from you.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Yeah. Well, we've got the album launch. It's on grand final day, AFL grand final day, 26th of September at the Ed Castle. Got some amazing bands. Tickets are just $20, so pretty cheap. We've got specific lighting guys. We got specific sound engineers. It's just going to be sick. We really want this one to just go off with a bang. Besides that, there's new music coming. We hope you enjoyed the winter album so far, and we're keen to see you soon.
It is awesome. Any side project stuff happening coming up as well?
Just the tool things keeping me busy. No side original stuff. We're just pouring everything we got into this one at this stage.
I love that.
For me,
cool.
I'm not sure. I don't think
well for you as well.
Sorry, what was that?
It's cool that the tool thing's like been going so well for you though. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's going great. Like we started our first 4 years of being in the band, we just did the pub scene, and we just got absolutely nowhere. And we had a bit of a break, and then we decided to come back into it. And I was like, you know what? We're fucking headlining. Yeah. We're gonna headline the Gov, and then all from there, it's just been like, oh yeah, these guys are a big deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you just got to back yourself, and things just they open up.
See it with there's the Hybrid Theory, the Linkin Park cover band. These guys are massive, and that's exactly how they've done it. Just fuck it, let's do it ourselves, and we'll headline and selling out massive shows and killing it. So
back yourself, right?
Fuck yeah, back yourself and do what you love. Guys, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your time. It is always a good time getting to talk to you guys, and more so for me because I just get to hang out and see you guys. So,
we'll if you're free, we'll chuck you on the door for the 26th.
Sounds good. I'll
let us know, man. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck yeah, guys. Thank you so much. We'll definitely do this again. I cannot wait for this EP to hit, and I think maybe once it does hit, we should have another chat, and we'll talk about how things have been going from then.
For sure, man.
Love to.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Lads, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.
Thanks dude.
Cheers, guys.